Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Blue Collar Crypto. We're here with Scott from Snails. He's going to be telling us a little bit about what he has going for him in the Snails ecosystem, what he wants to accomplish, his goals, a little bit of background on him. So I'm going to turn it over to Scott now.
Cool. My name's Scott from Snails. Snails is, we call ourselves the creator co-op for the Cosmos ecosystem. Our vision is building out, kind of this decentralized content creator vision where any of our holders are able to make contributions and make educational content, including tutorials, podcasts, write educational threads on Twitter. And, we reward our holders who create educational content through treasury rewards. So our treasury is mostly it's like 85% staked stars, and then we monetize our content on OmniFlix as well. And that's a quick overview.
What other communities are you promoting, helping getting awareness out for Cosmos?
Yeah, for Snails, we focus mainly on the Cosmos. So we're focusing right now on the Atom Economic Zone. We received some grant funding to produce educational content about the Cosmos and AEZ. We definitely focus on Stargaze. Slacking a little bit on some OmniFlix educational content. They ship a lot of things and things move quick over there, so it's a little difficult to stay up to date there. But we have some things on Kepler. We have some things on Leap Wallet and Squid Router. All the apps, all the chains around the ecosystem.
Nice. I seen you posted the other day about Crypto Dungeon. I'm a huge fan of them too. I got to kind of dive into that and see exactly what kind of content you produced for them. That's exciting.
Yeah, that was that's what we call slime time challenges. So these are modeled after the Coinbase Learn to Earns. So it's basically a quick introduction to their chain and their games that they have, and then you answer 3 questions at the end of the video, and as a reward you get an NFT. So that's a tradable NFT that you're able to claim. And down the line, when OmniFlix gets a DAO Studio app, we'll be using these free to earn NFTs to govern our publishing DAO. So, if you want to get creator rewards for creating educational content, you have to hold the Stargaze Snail. But if you want to, we're trying to create like a robust wiki, a one-stop shop for education. So, in
Nice.
order to onboard more creators and people who just have educational content laying around, we're going to open up our platform to more than just the Stargaze holders, using these Slime Time Challenge NFTs.
Nice. So can you can you share your screen and walk us through some of the things that you guys have to offer?
Yep. So here's our Stargaze collection. We'll move over to the marketplace. We're a collection of 1,069 snails. The artist is Mr. Minded. Mr. Minded has art on Secret, Stargaze, and over on Hedera as well. They feature snails. He's been drawing snails and painting snails for, as far as I know, close to 7 or 8 years now. I've seen some of his early works as snails. We have collaborations with Maria, you can see here, Xavier, a few artists that he connected with locally who are not yet in the Web3 space that we're trying to onboard. Tangled from the OmniFlix community as well as a collaboration. And we have here's one of our one-of-ones. So this is the cow snail. It's one of my favorites. It's kind of funny, but Mr. Minded has a very unique and identifiable style that he calls cryptozoology. So it's kind of combining whether it's a snail with a pineapple or a bomb. So he's bringing in like these inanimate objects in collaboration with creatures, and he also has some plants. He has a a collection called Visual Potassium, which is kind of this similar style, but with bananas and giraffes. So
Nice.
our collections here on Stargaze. So this is the one that you would want to stake to DAO in order to get the creator rewards. We run creator rewards once a month. So the way it works is on DAO we use the retroactive compensation feature, and this feature allows us to distribute the staking rewards of our treasury out to our holders in 3 steps. So the first step is a contribution phase. So the last 5 days of the month, you submit your contribution, and then the first 5 days of the month, all the holders get to rank the contributions. And we do have a slot there to direct rewards back to the Snails treasury for growth. And then after the community ranks the content, the rewards get distributed. It creates a proposal that people can vote on to distribute the rewards. So, pretty unique collection. Yeah, I really love this spray paint shell there. And there's a bunch. We got some pickleball, some toxic waste, and I love the standard snails. Moving over to our content. We're missing some. OmniFlix has some bugs, where our thumbnails don't show up. But we have everything from how to select a validator within the Cosmos, an overview on Astro Vault, Amber on Secret. They have the One Amber Club, so you can join their exclusive Telegram chat. Lending on Atlas DAO. So we try to organize our content. It's kind of hard to see right now, but we organize our content through a few different playlists, if you will, as you would see on YouTube. So we have Exploring the Cosmos Ecosystem. These are like overviews of applications and chains. We have Into the Cosmos, which are your, they would show up down here a little bit better, but so Into the Cosmos are the things that you need to get started. So things like how to set up a wallet, adding leap snaps, community building is something that we have as well, which includes things like creating Telegram sticker packs, things that NFT communities and applications can use to help grow their community, engage their community a little bit better. And then Slime Time challenges are learn to earns, like I explained earlier, where you can go ahead and claim the NFT by answering the 3 questions. Something that we're kind of sitting on right now is Snails University. Snails University is a 3 to 5 part video series where you will claim an NFT, and then the next video is token gated by that previous NFT that you earn. We're holding off to launch that until we have our media node. So OmniFlix has a deep pin aspect to their chain where the storage and the video processing is done by media nodes. And then once you have a media node set up, you can launch, it's called Nucleus. So it's a customizable front end. So we will have a application style. I think I'm now on OmniFlix. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
So now, once we have the Nucleus set up, it'll feel more like an application. So we will have the content better organized through our different playlists, and then we'll have a separate tab for our Slime Time challenges, and then we'll have our Snails University courses set up. So currently we're holding off on the Snails University right now, but we will have them for Stargaze and then the Atom Economic Zone as well. So excited to get those released. As I mentioned, we try to monetize our content to the best of our ability on OmniFlix. So we can receive tips on OmniFlix, and then moving over to some of our collections. We have our Slime Time challenges. So we have two contract addresses so far, but here's the Atom Economic Zone Snail. These are done by Mr. Minded. Here's one that I personally did for NFT Nashville. NFT Nashville is a great conference led by Crypto Joe and Crypto Tank. So we also have exploring the cosmos. So here's some. Yep. So here we have some videos by Maria. She created some tutorials about staking on ONFT, a quick tutorial about how to migrate your cataclops, and Isaac was a trading bot on multiple chains, and all of the Isaac content was sponsored by the Cutes Cult. So Cutes Cult is another NFT collection on Stargaze as well, and they've been very supportive of us so far. So we'll be changing all of this hopefully in the near future. OmniFlix is releasing some new launch pads and then hopefully next week, so we'll be able to re-upload our content to eliminate this kind of a mess of monetizing our content. So we'll be listing them for mostly one IST, and collecting these videos is a good way to bookmark them. It's a good way to support us. We're not trying to extract a lot of value from anybody. So I think $1 here and there for some people is a good way to support us.
I agree.
Moving over to these tabs, here's the NFT that can be claimed from Crypto Dungeon. So these are this looks a little blurry, but it's Crypto Dungeon being a role-playing game and also a card game. Their role-playing game is Dungeons and Dragons. So Mr. Minded created this Dragon Breath salsa shell inside of this little dungeon area. So these are the NFTs that you can claim to through our Slime Time challenges and our Learn to Earns, which will also govern our publishing eventually in the near future. So
you hear that, guys? You hear that, everyone? Y'all head over to OmniFlix and get you a Slime Time NFT. Make sure to tip. These things, video editing software, and the time it takes to create this content it's not rewarding. You spend more time banging your head against stuff to get it to work. So you guys make sure you support these content creators, especially when they're basically giving away free information. Help them out. I mean, show some love, show some support. I make sure every time I watch an OmniFlex video, if I enjoy it, I tip it. If I feel like, I got a value worth, I'll send 5 or 10 Flex tokens. I love OmniFlex.
Yeah, OmniFlix is great. The main thing that we're trying to accomplish with Snails is really what I call the content creator problem. It's something that I thought about, and I'm not I guess I am now a content creator, but before we started, I never really created educational content. And there's a lot of problems for small-time content creators who are trying to get monetized, build a following. And, so what we do is use the NFT branding for, our growth, our following. And then anybody is able to tap in and contribute whenever they want. So a few of the problems with content creators is, one is monetization. And one of our holders, Chris from Corium Concepts, he has thousands of hours of content published about the Corium and XRP communities. And he's at like $120 of monetization so far, and you need $1,000 from YouTube to be able to claim it. So, we're not, our treasury is not all that big, but the $10 to $15 that he could receive, once a month for creating content through Snails, he would already be ahead of the game, if he was trying to monetize himself on YouTube. So, going to the next step of Snails, the creator problem is the creator itself. So there's a big people who are trying to run podcasts. So it's something like, the first 3 they're able to do, and then they fall off because they don't have the viewership, or they're not happy, or it's kind of difficult to get guests on their shows. So the way Snails is set up as an NFT community, you're able to really just tap into our community, our followers, and tap into our viewers. That's a huge aspect. We have a pretty good reputation within the Cosmos ecosystem so far, where we do have a few guests who are interested in joining us. So, it could be me hosting one week, it could be you next week, could be someone else the following week, but we're always able to find new guests and use kind of the Snails branding to be able to grow. And then so those are kind of the problems that we see with good content creators, the small ones, but also in crypto, especially in Web3, we see a lot of the bad sides of content creation. So we have a lot of content creators who they're shilling their viewers, and their viewers become their exit liquidity. We also see content creators go and validate 40, 50 chains, and that's probably not the best way to go about it. Just because you validate doesn't mean you necessarily believe in the project. And what we're trying to do is just try to focus on let people create content with what they like, and then from there we can all grow together. And as a community, we'll always have support, we'll always have followers, we'll always have some monetization as well. And we're exploring some other options to get our content creators some additional funding, and we're always exploring ways to increase our revenue generation. So as a NFT project, 99% of them don't necessarily have a revenue stream. But content creation, it can be profitable for some. So trying to do that in the most transparent manner that we can. And so far we've grown our treasury by about 40%, I believe. So we're slightly over 100% of our mint value. So 80% of the mint went to the Snails treasury, 20% to the artist, and then Stargaze takes their fees as well. I believe that's 5%. So in about a year, we've been able to increase our treasury, the backed value of each snail. And in the future, we're going to be looking to implement some of the NFT-fi applications that you can use. So like Nucleus Council of Scientists, they're a project that I have a lot of respect for. They use Atlas DAO to issue loans to their holders. So if you want to lock up your NFT and borrow some funds against it, we're looking to implement that. And there's some other NFT-fi stuff within the Cosmos ecosystem, kind of focused around ICS 721, which is the interchain NFT standard. We'll see that on Super Bowl, and I'm sure, the development will continue on Stargaze. So there's a lot of good things coming as well.
That's awesome. So is there anything that you are super bullish on when it comes to Snails, and what you guys like, any alpha, what you like really looking forward to?
Yeah, I mean, the next thing in the pipeline is definitely the media node. Well, I guess it would be our custom front end. So, our application, in order to get the front end, we need a server, which means we need to have the media node. So media node is, it's mainly focused around storage and processing. So, from there, people will be able to store their files and store their content with the Snails media node. So this is an additional revenue source for us. We will probably be operating at a loss. A lot of the stuff with Snails, I pay for out of pocket. I don't go to the treasury to pay for $20 a month here and there. So, I'll probably subsidize it myself for a little bit, until we were kind of self-sustaining. But when people store their files with us, I believe we do earn a little share of that. So then that becomes the web app. And I'll go back to sharing my screen and give you a little teaser of what ours will look like. Omniflix was Omniflix had their first nucleus, is what they call it, their custom front ends built for Akash. And Akash, I'm sure all your viewers know, is the cloud computing chain. And here you can see, it looks like a standard Web3 application. So you connect your wallet up top, you can go to courses, and we'll have ours broken down into our different playlists. So we'll have Into the Cosmos, Exploring the Cosmos, community building, slime time challenges, and then our university courses as well. So from here, you'll be able to read everything about Snails and kind of what we're building. I think we're going to do things a little bit different than what Akash has here, but I'm really excited to have this front end up and running, and hopefully this customized front end allows us to monetize our content a little bit better. We're hoping to use open edition mints contracts, specifically MMOEM contracts, which means you can have multiple releases on the same contract. So, open edition mints are the same NFT that you can mint as many copies as you want. Similar to what we see on Stargaze, but these contracts will be pretty vital for us to monetize our content better. So I have a few mock-ups and sketches that I sent over to the Flix team a while ago, and I'm really excited to have this front end up and running. And then the next big thing after this would be the DAO Studio app. That's something that we've been waiting for a while now, and just to be able to allow people to publish their content directly to Snails, so that it'll show up on our front end here. And by having that front end set up, it'll really tie everything together as far as our content goes, and just a big boost, and with other people publishing their content to Snails, we'll also do some revenue sharing, so the creator can decide how much they want to list their content for. They'll also be able to decide, the share between Snails and them. So as we see with other like wikis or hubs of education, it's really a one-sided arrangement. So we're trying to kind of democratize it a little bit by spreading the love around and helping everybody out who's helping us grow.
Content creator to content creator, like, how do you feel when, like, let's say that you're at your local bar or local restaurant and someone asks you, how do I get involved in Cosmos? How do I get involved in crypto? Like, where do you send them? Where do you tell them, hey, because if you're at a restaurant, you don't have time to sit there and explain for 30 minutes to 45 minutes on how to set up a wallet and how to do this and how to do that. And I think a lot of things inside the spaces that's common knowledge for us is not common knowledge for the rest of the world. And if we want our ecosystem to grow, and if we want Cosmos to grow, we have to have a place to tell people, hey, go here, take your time, spend whatever you want to, and feel the confidence of not having them to be, rug pulled or lied to or scammed. Because, believe it or not, if you go to Telegram, you send one question that has the word "what" in it, you're going to be hit with 15 scammers.
Absolutely.
And and it's not fair. It's not right. We can't grow unless we take control. Like, that's, I don't see a way in our future as a Cosmos ecosystem, as a member of the Cosmos, as a member of a cache, of a member of of all these different great products that I believe in, to sit back and be like, oh, they'll figure it out. I mean, we have to do our part. We have to give people the opportunity to learn in a safe way. And I admire what you're doing. The Snails University is going to be an amazing thing. Like, I can see so many projects saying, hey, here's my information about my product, and you posted it, and viewers be able to get to discover new people. They'll be able to get to discover new projects. And we need a place to send them. We don't have a place to send them. And I think what you're doing is amazing. And I think what you're doing is right on the right track.
Yeah, the education, we're really focused on onboarding and educational, the basic stuff that you need to learn. If you want to, really understand what osmosis is about, that's kind of outside of our scope. But we just want to be able to set that hook out there, and then to entice people to go explore on their own. So, Osmosis is a DEX. It's a layer 1 chain. It's sovereign. They have applications built on top of it. They're the liquidity hub of the Cosmos. So, these are the things that we're really trying to focus on. And, we do have a Telegram and Discord bot that, once these new contracts come out on OmniFlix, we'll be updating it. It's getting a nice overhaul right now, improving the search functions. So if somebody comes into, say a White Whale community chat and like, hey guys, I like what you're building. What wallet do I need? The Discord bot can send our link to our Kepler tutorial, or it can teach you how to install Leap Snaps to MetaMask, so you can use your MetaMask in Cosmos. A lot of these early things, we're really just kind of trying to prepare for, hopefully a new rush, at the altcoin season, when, new people are coming in and exploring and checking out the Cosmos, or coming back to the Cosmos. We really just want to be able to help people get onboarded. And if we can fill that role within the Cosmos ecosystem, I think we're doing something, one, very important. And, two, it's critical that, people have a place where they can go to learn about what needs to be done to get started. When I first started, I remember going on YouTube and just looking for Kepler install videos, and some content creators were creating 9-minute videos on how to install a Kepler wallet, and you don't need 9 minutes to install Kepler. You just kind of need the overview, and like 8 minutes, 9 minutes is where that monetization rate on YouTube happens. So the creators are extending it to that, and these 9-minute videos get out of date really quick. So by kind of creating these short and sweet tutorials, every once in a while I go back through the videos I created and update them and try to keep them as current as we possibly can. So we reward people to go back and create content. We reward people to create new content. We reward people to publish content that they've already created on our channel. So, a lot of flexibility right now. And I think, once we get this publishing DAO established on OmniFlix, we'll be changing some of the rules to the DAO, and some things that you can, that you're seeking rewards for. I think we'll kind of be tightening it down for like a V2. So, really excited to just kind of continue this vision and, try to help. We're here to support. We're here to give smaller projects like Crypto Dungeon some good exposure and create something nice for them, where their community and new people can go learn about what they're working on and claim a dope ass NFT. So excited for it.
Nice. All right. So if you were to send people to find out more about exactly everything we talked about today, you talked about OmniFlix. That's where all the content is. That's where you watch your videos. That's where you learn about different things inside the Cosmos. You talked about DAO. You have, if you own a Snail NFT, you stake the Snail NFT to DAO, and you earn rewards. So if you guys go pick up an NFT from Marketplace, from Stargaze, make sure you go over and stake it to DAO. Is there a minimum staking requirement, or do you
You
just
just
need
need
one?
one. Really the best place to learn about what Snails is all about is looking at the first proposal on DAO. So we have a constitution type proposal called Snails Creed, and that gives an overview of what we're looking to reward for, stuff that we're not looking to reward for. So that would include like airdrop claims. Airdrop claims are time sensitive. I'm not a big airdrop person in general, but for the Snails Treasury to reward an airdrop claim is kind of a bad use of resources for the project. So we're looking to really focus on that early education. But we have so Prop 1 on DAO. We have two currently. There's two DAOs. If you type Snails, we have our Treasury multi-sig, which is a 5-person multi-sig, which is mainly for security, and then the main Snails DAO is just labeled Snails, and so check out Prop 1 there. And then on OmniFlix as well, Snails all around at Snails NFT _ on X. I know our link tree is out of date, and I've been slacking on updating that for sure, but I'll try to get that updated today if I have the time to get those redirects updated. I know our OmniFlix is outdated, but OmniFlix.tv is where most of our content is, and like as I mentioned, we are sitting on a bunch of content to be released when some new OmniFlix features come out. And I'm just really looking forward to tidying everything up on OmniFlix. It feels a little sloppy at times, and hopefully in the next month, 2 months, we'll have a totally new look and get some more energy back into the project.
Nice. And I'll have all the links to everything we talked about today down in the show notes. So if you guys want to check any of these things out, I highly encourage you. And so, Scott, excuse me. So, Scott, is there anything else you have for us? Anything we forgot to cover?
And invite our Telegram Discord bot to your communities. This is a free to use public good. We look at our project as a public good type of project. So most if not all of our content will be free to view. We may be monetizing some of the Snails University courses just because they're kind of a big lift for the community to be able to produce. But if it's a sponsored content, so like our Atom Economic Zone as part of a Dora Hacks grant, that will be free to view for sure. Stargaze, Snails University will be free to view. That was supposed to be the first one that came out, but some of the timing didn't really work out to release it. So go claim your NFTs. Stay tuned for a publishing DAO, and hopefully we'll have our custom front end and a media node up and running. So store your content with Snails. Our Discord Telegram bot and media node will all be ran on Akash. So we're trying to support everybody in the ecosystem. We do have some plans to work with Check Network and their decentralized identity, some credentials. So we're hoping to implement creds to Discord and Telegram mods. So a way to verify who you're actually contacting is who they say they are. And we're also looking to issue them to our content creators as well. That way, if you're looking to get some sort of like ambassadorship program, get a role with a network creating content, you can show them your credentials and hey, I contribute to Snails. So we're all about trying to help give a launch pad to small time content creators, give them a following, and if they grow big and want to leave, we're thankful for your contributions.
Nice. So what about integrating any Jackal like decentralized storage? Because you guys can be holding a lot of data. So Jackal is one of the upcoming projects that is it's kind of big, but they are a decentralized storage unit.
Yeah, love Jackal, love their team, Patrick and Marston. The way that they run their chain and the marketing, their updates, their focus is top notch in the cosmos. Really love everything they're doing, and we're hoping to the Jackal storage would be something that we're kind of relying more on OmniFlix to do. Currently, I'm not sure if there was the update yet on OmniFlix, but they have some storage to Arweave backup storage. So as you saw on our OmniFlix TV channel, currently there's some thumbnails missing, some videos don't work, and that's OmniFlix runs off of a single media node. So once we have our media node, we'll be able to better back up our content, so we don't have those issues. And there's Stargaze and OmniFlix have both made comments that Jackal is not quite there yet to be able to store NFT data. So I'm sure some of the work is coming around, and sooner or later we'll be able to back up our content on OmniFlix or I'm sorry, on Jackal. So it's just time, but Jackal is definitely on our list of chains to utilize.
Yeah. All right. Well, Scott, unless you have anything else for me, I'm pretty much going to wrap it up here. Make sure you follow Snails on X. Check out OmniFlix.